What's happening, guys? It's B-RAD, and yeah, as some of you guys might have seen, I wanted to speak to you guys personally in a video separately away from content to discuss the boycott EA and where I stand on it, because obviously some of you would have seen, and I've had a lot of support, and I love that, about taking over Rock Paper Stat. Thanks to Oakley for allowing me to do that. I obviously used FC points in the first episode. Now, this was before kind of the boycott EA was really becoming a thing, and also I had a bit of a strange stance on it, I suppose, being a smaller content creator. So I had to go away and have kind of some time to think about it, and sort of make sure that when I speak to you guys, I speak to you guys in a way that makes you understand where I come from. Okay, so I am going to be building this League and Tots upgrade in the background, which may end up being funny enough as it is, because the servers are absolutely in the mud and you can barely submit an SPC. But I thought, you know, it's one thing to to have me talk to you guys, but also it's a little bit boring just looking at my face. So yes, I've got a larger face on the screen, but I'm going to do the pick in the background, the Tots pack in the background, and you'll get to see that at the end of this video. So yeah, so obviously Rock Paper Stat is based around opening packs and playing essentially like a Tots Trumps. If you haven't seen the series, and you can go and check it out. The thing is, obviously, the best way to open sort of the best packs or make it the most engaging you can make it is for me to use FC points. However, after what has happened recently, it's just putting money into the pocket of a company that really don't care about us. And when I say us, I do not mean content creators. I mean us, the community that have played this game for a long time. And I'll tell you something, I've only played this game really, like, properly Ultimate Team since FIFA 17. You guys have been playing it a lot longer than I have, or some of you have. So it's then like, now we've got the issues, and now we're starting to see things, and obviously the Mbappe was a big issue. It was a big issue. Like, there's no skirting around it. Like, EA basically coming out and saying to us that they can live change the pack odds and weight of picks to suit them, meant that, like, almost buying FC points is obsolete. Because if they don't want you to pack something, they'll make it so that you can't pack it. Now, we know, we're not stupid, guys. We're not stupid. We know that there is going to be a lesser chance of packing the premium team of the season than packing some of the others. We know that. But it's the blatant show in the incident with Mbappe, Zaire-Emery, Dembele on those red pick rewards. And there's a few things about it. The wording, the unintended rewards. So it's like their way of saying, like, we intend to give you shit rewards. Like, that is our intent. We don't want you to have the best players in the game. It just kind of, like, I think the whole community just thought it was like a kick in the teeth. And I back that. My stance on it at the first was like, I'm a small content creator, so, you know, if I stop using FC points, is it really going to matter? You know, in the grand scheme of maybe money in their pocket, no, it probably isn't going to matter. In the grand scheme of if every single small content creator and all the big content creators banded together, use their platform to show that they're not standing for it, small or big, it sends a statement. And at the end of the day, that is what we need to do. Right, we need to send a statement. We need to send a statement to say, look, this is the last time. Go again, servers. This is the last time that we're going to stand for your crap. And something needs to get better. Now, what that looks like, I don't know. Everyone's going to have their own opinion. Probably going to have to open some packs here, aren't I? So bear with me with some bronze and silvers. Everyone's going to have their own opinion of what that looks like. I, for one, think that The game itself should be free. And when I say the game, sorry, I mean Ultimate Team. I think Ultimate Team should be free. And I think that FC points should be banned or should be gone, essentially. And I think you should be able to, if you wish to buy players, so say you could buy like a rare Mbappe or a Ronaldo or whatever, and you can do that, and that is your prerogative to do that, because you're guaranteed in buying that player that you're getting that player, not buying like a 750,000 coin pack that guarantees you nothing, right? So that's where I think the direction that it should go. I think Ultimate Team should be free, and you can do in-store purchases and things for actual items if you wish to do so. Other than that, the pack odds and the way they've made it so that you've got no choice really but to spend FC points if you want the best chance of packing the best players is disgusting. You know, way back when, or not even that long ago, if you were buying the big packs, they were tradable packs, and at least you had some chances of getting coins in your club. That was a lot of the reason why the content creators bought those packs, right? But those packs are now untradeable. So unless you happen to pack the banging card that you're looking for, you can't use that card, and you also can't afford that card anymore. And the only way to afford that card is to pump more FC points into the game, and eventually pump so much into it that you can actually get those players. And that's just crazy. That's just crazy. You're looking at, you know, having to be spending thousands and thousands of pounds on this game that you've had to pay for at the start anyway. Now, those that do career mode stuff, those that do pro clubs, those that do whatever, buy the game. It's fine. Don't make it super expensive. Like, it doesn't need to be. And people will still, you know, it proves it with things like Fortnite and Call of Duty and loads of other things, that like people will still buy the add-ons, or people will still buy the players. So say if it was players, or if it was kits, or if it was attributes, or something they added in, people will still buy these. They will still make money. They won't make the multi-billion pound money they make from FC points, but where does it go? Right, where does it go? We've just all had a weekend league where the servers are absolutely in the mud, okay? And they don't spend extra money on it, as far as I can tell. They don't put money back into this game. They don't put money into the servers to make it so that this doesn't happen. Because, despite their mistakes, their errors, whatever you want to call it, we keep coming back. And that is where it's got to stop. We've got to say, do you know what? Actually, we're not going to come back this time. If you continue to do this, we as a community are going to try and find an alternative platform. And for some people, that might not even be a football game. For some people, that might be something different. You know, it's not always going to look like, you know, FIFA and Ultimate Team. It forces a lot of people to obviously change their content, which isn't going to be ideal. But if the community is strong enough and they back their creators, it's not going to matter. Okay. The only reason most people that watch FC24 videos and FIFA videos are because they were people that played them. But if we're not playing them because EA aren't treating us properly, then we'll find something else. There'll be another gap in the market. There'll be another game that we can sink our teeth into. So going forward, What Paper Stat, and I've already done an episode on it, will not have FC points. And will be just opening player picks, 7.5k packs. If there's special packs in the SBC section and my opponent can open them, or open something that I think is an okay equivalent, then we will open them and do that. Yes, it does mean that in not using FC points, you probably aren't going to see some of the best packs, but we've got to go with this movement. We've got to show them where we stand at the moment. things change, it may well change. But the good thing is, knowing ahead of schedule that I can get people on and what we're going to be doing, I can at least ask them to make packs up and hopefully save some good packs for the video. So it's not going to be all at a loss. That's where I stand. This is my League and Tots guarantee. Sorry if that's boring. Sorry if some of it even was, you know, it's Lee's Malou. Of course it is. Yeah. Actually, that's not a bad one for me to get on here because he is a past and present Norwich City player. So I will take that. Yeah, you know, sorry it's boring like hear me waffle on, and this is why I've put some stuff going on in the background, because I didn't want you guys to, you know, just listen to me talk, because one, most of you will switch off, and two, it's not that engaging. Whatever I'm saying, you know, it's not engaging just to watch somebody talk at a screen. So yeah, hopefully you guys have understood that, understood my stance, understood why at the time I didn't know whether I was going to be a big enough person to make an impact to this movement, but in reflection I've realized that isn't the point. It isn't the point about whether you're the biggest content creator for EA, the smallest content creator. We all need to stick together. We all need to make a point, and maybe they'll be forced into listening to us. That was a terrible League and Tots pack. Maybe they're listening to me while I do this. Fair play. But it is what it is. Thanks for listening, guys. Comment below what you think, your views, etc. Let's have a chat about it. Be respectful. Peace.